Hey guys, I wanted to ask the question of can you get a laptop connected to an external GPU and that external GPU is connected to three monitors, and in my case there were 344 Hz monitors, and 144 Hz was very important to me because of my CSGO days and the mouse not feeling the same if it's 60 Hz. So I wanted to see if this was possible because I had a laptop and I had another PC with 144 Hz monitor, but the only reason I was using the PC was because I wanted 144 Hz. So if the laptop could do 144 Hz with my old PC graphic card, then it's a win for me. The short answer for anyone that doesn't want to watch the video is yes, this does work. I will talk about the problems I encountered and how I fixed some of them. So this is currently my desk setup. That's my laptop there. That's connected to the external GPU, which is the Razer Core X Chroma. I did the Chroma X because I wanted to put the Ethernet cable and or the display port there, so I can just put one wire to my laptop. I then plugged in a display port cable from this external GPU to this one here, and this one here. And I will now show you a screenshot of my nvida settings to verify they're all 144 Hz. So it does work, but I want to show you some disadvantages of what doesn't work. So this is my three monitors that are connected to the laptop. So there's monitor 1, 144 Hz, monitor 2, 144 Hz, monitor 3, 144 Hz. And while I'm here, there's display 1, which is connected to my 2070 RTX GPU, which is my desktop GPU. Same with the second one, same with the third one. But the fourth one, which is the laptop screen, is still running from my laptop graphic card, which is the 30 Ti. If people aren't used to this interface, just to verify as well, I can show you from this one. There we go, and show display. And monitor 1 and 3 is the same in the sense of like I'm just copying it up so that my laptop can be docked. Display 3, display 2, display 4, and display 1 being internal display. So that the 144 Hz, as a person who games in CSGO and League of Legends and whatever, the mouse does feel no latency. I'm very touchy about this mouse movement, and people don't understand me normally when I talk about my mouse feel. One thing I really like about this setup as well, if a company I work for has a laptop and it supports Thunderbolt 3, I can still keep all my 144 Hz monitors set up so that I can feel the mouse movement, which is a big thing for me, as you can see. That's why I went to this rabbit hole. So the one thing that doesn't work on this setup, which I was a bit disappointed about, was if I unplug that wire, obviously the laptop works and I can carry on working on all of these three monitors. But if I plug it back in, the three monitor doesn't get detected, which is a disappointment. I'll show you a demo of this now. So I unplug, everything turns off as expected. In my laptop's case, doing this in one hand is a bit more difficult. All my, everything still works. I'm working. I'm getting tired, so I want to work on my desk, which is very difficult to do with one hand, I just realized. So bear with me. Plug it in, and it detects. My laptop has detected that the USB-C is turned on, but it doesn't work, which is a shame. It does work, however, if I reboot my computer. So if I just save all the work I was doing first, which is DaVinci, 1 second. So I saved all my work and I'm just going to reboot. I did just reboot now just to save all my work, but yeah, I'm going to reboot again because all the monitors off. I mimic the same behavior. I'm going to reboot now. And this restarting. And this is the thing that I don't quite understand, because some people might think it's a wire problem or whatever. If I now reboot my computer, the display port and external GPU all turns on, like nothing happened. Let's hope that this works this time. So I'm just waiting for my laptop to reboot, as you can see. Welcome to troubleshooting with Jinte. Or shall I say troubleshooting with the pragmatic automator? So now it's rebooting. Da, 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 da. Interesting. That should have worked. That didn't work that time was because the wire was not plugged in properly because I was using one hand, so apologies. But I remade the video, so carry on. Now that it's in a working state, I'm gonna just unplug again. Everything is off, which is what you expect. And this switches graphic card, so it detects that. And I'll make it plug in again. And I suspect it won't work. And I suspect that the first time it worked was because I've just rebooted my computer. So we'll see. And okay, it's detected it on the keyboard. It's detected on the stream that I've plugged this in. And this mouse works as well, I think. Oops, crying. Okay, nothing works. But if I reboot the computer from here, while keeping the cable the same. So if anyone thinks it's the wires, I checked all the wires. The display port cables is 1.4 for all three of them. The Thunderbolt is the Thunderbolt 3. That is the Thunderbolt port for the M16. The weird thing is when you reboot the computer, it like detects that there is we're using the external GPU graphic card, and then all three of these monitors work, and it's just like the frick. And right now it's no signal. The fuck is going on? Let me just record Unfiltered to debug with you guys so you can experience what I did for 3 hours. This is the one downside of this method. So it's rebooting, there's no signal. Okay, so it's working now, all three of them. So this is me in one take where all three of them is now working because there's a reboot. So whenever I reboot the computer, it does work. As you can see, I can move my mouse, use my keyboard to type, my password, which I won't showcase. And yeah, everything works, everything's detected, Steam Live wallpaper will come back on and blah, blah, blah. So it works on reboot, but it doesn't work if I was doing middle of work, unplug it, and then plug it back in. I have to always reboot to make all three monitors work again. That is a bit annoying because, you know, you want it to work. I have a feeling that it's because of these three old monitors I'm using and my old GPU. But that's a theory, and I can't really test it out. And I've already de-risked as much as I can, so it works 90%. I'm making this video because I had to spend £400 on that little graphic card thing, external GPU, and there was no guarantee that it'll work. So I'm very happy that the 144Hz monitor works, provided that I keep it as a stationary monitor. And I'm happy that I can unplug everything and still carry on working. But if I want to come back to my desk, I have to reboot my computer, save all my work and reboot my computer. Small trade-off. But yeah, thought that was interesting, guys. See you in a bit. So this is just me verifying that the Razer Core X does do gigabyte internet in my case, because I do have gigabytes. So the Ethernet is plugged onto the Razer Core X, and I'm plugging in through the USB-C on my laptop, and I still get gigabytes of internet speed, which is awesome to verify. When I first got it, it didn't work straight away. I had to update my the BIOS on my laptop, and then everything works straight away. This is me quickly showcasing that games do work. So I'm getting about 315 FPS, everything on very high. All of this 1920, you know, whatever settings here, uncapped, whatever you guys got gone. I've got other settings, but yeah, this is just the practice tool. When I do play games, I do try to keep it on 200 FPS just to keep it, you know, a bit more stable while playing. But yeah, this is, my mouse feels the same. The same goes for Valorant or CSGO, which was the original game that I tested it out for. And everything works through my eGPU, and actually works better than my desktop PC, which I found very surprising. The one thing that the Razer does advertise that is plug and play. It wasn't plug and play, so I had to plug it in and had to do a Windows 11 update, and then I had to also download the NVIDIA graphic cards again to detect my new eGPU, and then everything worked. So it's not plug and play, and as you can see that there was a problem with the taking them off and on, but I hope this de-risks for anyone else that wants to buy the Razer Core X Chroma. Cool. See you guys in a bit.